Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's episode, I'll be training you something special. I'll be teaching you the step-by-step method on how to convert Canada tourist visa to a work permit. Now, even though I've seen a lot of these videos online, some are trying to discourage you, some are trying to encourage you. Now, this is just going to be in between. So now, first of all, why Canada? Now, Canada has become one of the top destinations for Nigerians that are planning to immigrate abroad. And now there are so many benefits to actually moving to Canada. Canada is, compared to other country, is still a fast growing, like they've not reached their peak. Canada is the second largest country in the world. So now that's to show you that this country has a lot of potential, and compared to its size, the population is pretty low. So that's why Canada can afford to take as many people as possible. So now the whole idea is to increase the number of people that are coming to settle in their country within the next few years. Now, note the word in the next few years. This is the reason why I would advise you to apply to Canada as soon as possible. Now, even though there are lots of videos online discouraging you from actually going through this process, now, I'm just going to tell you, no matter what you do right now, just get a Canadian tourist visa. Now, the reason I'm asking you to get it is because now Canada has made it easier. As a tourist visa, you can actually apply for jobs while in Canada. But now, that's not the sweetest part of it. Now, it just makes sense to have that visa right now. Let me give you an example. Few years ago, the United States Embassy visa used to be very easy compared to what we have now. I mean, even now with all the requirements and every other thing, you still get denied. Now, imagine if you had applied long time ago and you've gotten the visa, to renew will become easier. You get the point now. So this is the reason why, whether you are planning to japa or not, just get a Canadian visit visa. Now, the advantages are just numerous in the sense that, number one, if you get a Canadian tourist visa, now some other countries will just naturally give you their visa based on the fact that you have a Canada visa. Number two, Canada has a lot of opportunities. So which means even if you visit, something might just come up. It could be a new business idea. It could be anything can just come up. So this is why you should also just get a Canadian visa. Now, the third thing is this. If you get a job while you're in Canada, automatically you can easily convert it to a work permit. Note, I use the word easily. Yeah, it's on purpose. Even though a lot of people have said it's not easy to get a job, it is true and it is false. Just make sure you're well equipped before you leave this country. It doesn't make sense if you're just one of those people that will say, oh, I can do anything that's available I will do. No, you have to be strategic. Look out for what this country needs at the moment. For example, if a quick browse to the Canadian government website, you're going to see some of the jobs, hottest jobs that they're currently looking for in Canada. So, for example, engineers, builders, carpenters, plumbers, and the likes would always sell in Canada. Also, truck driving, cab drivers, and stuff like this will always sell in Canada. So, it makes sense before you leave this country, ensure you have equipped yourself with all these necessary skills. Learn how to drive, get an international driver's license, learn how to drive a truck, learn how to drive all these machineries like tractors and the likes. Also, apart from this, learn how to braid hair. You can also learn carpentry, furniture, and the likes. The whole idea is you want to get there well prepared. So if anything comes up, you stand a very high chance of getting those jobs. You want to get yourself fully equipped so that if anything comes up, you have the necessary skills. So if you can't do tech, you should be able to do handwork. If there are lots of opportunities in Canada right now. So once you scan through the Canadian government website, look out for those jobs that are currently not in excess. Now learn those skills within the next few months before you leave. So while you're applying for your visa, ensure that you start applying for jobs in Canada. Don't wait to get to Canada before you start applying for jobs. Just start applying immediately. I mean, right away. While applying for visas, also ensure that you start applying for jobs. Now, the more CVs you throw out, the better your chances of getting a good job. So now, browse to different websites. Look out for what you can do. Tailor your CV to those specific jobs. If you can do this consistently within the next 3 months, I can guarantee you're going to get some invites for interviews and you would end up getting jobs. This is exactly how it works. It might not be this easy like I said it. Nothing in life comes easy. And the reason I'm making this video is because I've seen a lot of videos on it that will say, oh, don't come, don't mind them. People that are here for the last 6 months have not gotten jobs. The reality is this: if you are well equipped, if you have the necessary skills, you're going to get a job. Let me give you an example. I've seen people that will tell you, oh, don't go on Upwork. Upwork is the largest freelancing site in the world. And they'll tell you that, oh, I've been on this site for like 2 years. I didn't get a single job. But guess what? I was on the same site and I made over $20,000 to $30,000 on that one site. And that's exactly how it works. So don't let anybody tell you it can't work for you. Because it doesn't work for somebody doesn't mean it won't work for you. So what does it mean? Equip yourself, learn as much skills as you can. So most of the skills that got me making those money on Upwork are some of the skills I just learned for fun. So basically, all you just have to do is this. If you know that there's a particular test skill that you can learn within the next few months, every night, 1 hour before you sleep, watch those videos on YouTube. Or 1 hour once you wake up, watch at least 1 hour of those videos on YouTube every day, and do that for the next 1 month. If there's a specific skill you're trying to learn, do it every day, 1 hour. Dedicate 30 minutes to 1 hour every day to watch a video on that stuff, and do it for the next 1 month. I can guarantee you, you go from beginners to a higher level in that particular field. So this is what I wanted to know right now. So because it doesn't work for someone doesn't mean it will work for you. So just keep applying, get the visa first. I'm not saying you should rush. Note, just get the visa first. That's the most important thing, because if you start applying for jobs and it is looking like it's going positive, you can decide to move. Even if it's not looking like it's going positive, once you equip yourself with the necessary skills, you can move. But make sure you are well prepared in terms of you have enough money that will last you for the next 3 to 6 months. Yes. And also, before you leave, connect with few Nigerians abroad so that they can give you shared accommodation. It's going to be cheaper. It makes sense if you also start doing some kind of freelancing jobs. Freelancing in the sense that you can be able to do probably affiliate marketing, jobs that can easily fetch you quick money while you are there. So things like this will actually help you in the long run. So I'll be making more videos on how to apply for jobs. I'm making more videos on how to apply for a Canada visa, on how to apply for jobs, on how to use AI to make your job hunting easier and faster. So if you find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click on the notifications icon. That's the bell icon beside the subscribe button. So whenever I make a new video like this, you don't get to miss it. Now, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.